One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the bounce house, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Knights will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Lacey. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the UCF Knights offense takes the field. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. That's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Jenkins. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Knights with the 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Jenkins. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the...
Breaks into the open. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Rides to back and leaves it. They are on the move down to the 32.
Defense looking soft, man. Last 2 games I've been looking soft.
The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Good pass, man.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man. It's Richardson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, David.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Kick the field goal, dude.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
Oh, yeah, you got to get off the field. You got to get off the field. Scared the blitz.
This is certainly one way to play great defense. Just play keep away with your offense. This drive will not end. 3rd down coming. The play action fake. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Fucking got out the way.
UCF!
You let the computer do
Grabbed in the end
that.
zone and put 6 on the board.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lacey. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So UNLV's...
Bro, why do they keep putting him in as a starter?
taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Shit for his
tackling is a lost art in college football. I'm sorry. You got to do a better job defensively there. At least two different guys had a chance to bring him down. They couldn't do it.
At the 45,
Rock
on
him.
his way. There he goes. That is just a gargantuan play as he
wake
has
up
it all
this
the way
week, my
down to
brother.
the 12.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Snagged out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Rebels will try to pick it up on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker.
See, I don't block nobody.
Stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Come on.
Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Run the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Ford. just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
How are you not going to high point that?
Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter.
That's good. Let's go.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive from the 42. Looking for a crease. It's Burrell. Continuing to turn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
There he goes. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right.
Bro, come on. How do you get 8 up like that?
Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not
wide open.
Got the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That's caught. It's Welch. He's guided out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it.
We gotta get some turnovers, man.
Offense getting set for 1st down. The toss to the outside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It seems so inviting to try to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast, you just end up running sideways.
And when you don't have any misdirection or something else to look at before you pitch that
ball, y'all.
Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Knights. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. He makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Let's it fly.
Go.
He's got it inside the 30.
Stupid.
Touchdown, Rebels. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Direct snap. Creates a little space. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Knights moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lane, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off he goes.
Drop the ball.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Knights lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Surging forward on the sneak.
No. Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches.
Why do they keep going for it?
Get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready
for the quarterback. They're going to go for it.
I think it's a play call. That just makes you second guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
They kick it away on 4th down. And
burn the timeout for the ball back.
That punt as it rolls out of bounds.
Man, he got the play action now.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
All right, we butt naked. Let's get outside.
Here's
Nobody
the
blocks
handoff.
him at all.
Shakes off the
Nice.
defender.
43. What the fuck are y'all thinking,
Pick
man?
up of 1 to the 15. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Caught over the middle. It's Beasley. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down.
Good block.
They'll run the screen.
Good block. Get out of there.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Got a block better than that 73.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
The pitch.
You got to block somebody, 86.
Read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
You got to block.
Now on 3rd down for this offense.
Run a fade. I do not want to do that. Run a fade. Run a fade. Thank you. That's top safety.
Looking to throw,
jumps
and he
over.
needs a bunch.
Fuck it.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch.
To the
Wants to make a
outside.
move upfield. They'll put that return to a stopper at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They'll toss it to the outside on the left.
Good tackle.
Slams
Get
ahead for a
outside.
yard out to the 33. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Ford. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Good shit.
And
He
he
could have
gets
probably
it
got
just
that.
beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Knights try to pin them back with the punt. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He leaves it with his back. He's past the 30. Still on his feet at the 45. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Man, oh man, contact was optional. It was like the back was engaging in a lot of social distancing or something.
Yeah, that was way too easy. The defense is about funneling the ball to the unblocked defender. You could tell they didn't have a clue what was going on. They got to get the ball turned. You can't let him run north-south and try to get him downhill like that, especially with that kind of speed.
He'll keep it himself. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Rides the back on the option, the give. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Hit as he throws. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Punt is on its way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the move, it's Burrell. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This junior making his presence. presence felt in making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Catch in the middle, it's Hart. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The lone back's got it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Ford. He's got him. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Give to the back. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Jenkins. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a 1st down.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes a grab over the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they get the extra point here, you tie it up, but you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports studios at the Bounce House.
The UCF
hey, somebody's got to want it, man. Who wants it?
First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to...
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
Let's go!
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Action. Under fire. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And 3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
The field goal is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Ford. Oh, they're after him. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is on its way. Catches it at the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but another missed field goal doomed that effort.
You know, for quarterbacks out there throwing screen throws, part of your job on this play is negotiating the defender. You have got to find some way to get that ball to your running back. You can't let the defense knock that away.
Wants to fire on second down. Finds his man. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Vegas. And that one will give him the lead. When that receiver got three, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He brought 3 tackles and got out of there.
That's your gift.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
We need another stop without something magical happening.
What do you think about that? They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run.
Great team
Everybody
defense,
doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Watch pass, watch pass, watch pass.
With the catch, it's Jenkins.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there.
Missed the guy. See, there's the jank right there.
He's loose.
There's the jank.
He's at the 20. Touchdown, Knights. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as
right
possible,
to the blitz.
because he'll make it happen.
Gets out of there.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVelle Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just separate themselves yet today. Over Utah State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. The earth is shaking. Bounce house living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field.
Update with AI in control. Roll.
From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Freshman impact punter.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Back to pass, it's Ford. That's reeled in. It's Richardson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs.
Look at that.
Leaves it with the back.
Quarterbacks.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
To the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
He'll go to the sneak. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Give to the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's got it again. Shows him the stiff arm. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Both safeties.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Y'all let backside come through.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
So the safety come up, we throwing outside. Who's up?
Trying play action.
Oh, he's butt naked.
He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Makes his man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth game if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
The short hands, it's Richardson. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Good stop. That's your gift.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back him up.
User. That update put AI in control.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. On the run, it's Welch. Nice move to pick up yardage. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Knights are on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, UCF! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rebels offense is back on the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws.
There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
They think there's room to run to the right here. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And I would just hate to be in the shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back because, of course, you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elite speed to make you look bad on a highlight film somewhere, but you forget this guy can still run you over. You saw it on that one.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The offense changing the play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
It's a one-scored game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. At midfield, he's got room. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. And a big
I understand how you
hit
can
at the
cover
end,
two
but
and
it
never
didn't
play the
stop
flat.
him from getting the first down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Turning it on!
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Dropping back, it's 4th. And he will score! Touchdown, Knights!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry up.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. The problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Now the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for space. It's Welch. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll ride the hot hand. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Ford. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Knights will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, UCF! Fitted in the window for the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Auburn had an impressive showing there on the Plains, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Bo Jackson is impressed with this one. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas,
he uncorks one deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll try to get it through the air. A little screen to the running back. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's moving out of the pocket. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Burrell. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.